Hello everyone, and welcome back to your daily tarot pick-a-card reading. My name is TJ, and this reading is for Thursday, June 16th, 2022. So we're going to shift gears from the dominoes, and we're moving on to a message meant for healing. So there are two different groups you can choose from. The first reading will be represented by this grouping, and the second reading will be represented by this grouping. You can certainly head into the description box below to go directly to your reading. All right, let's get started. Hi Group 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's see how we can infuse healing and gain some clarification on a matter that is on your mind or in your heart. So your Angel Oracle card is Be Honest with Yourself, and my cards are pretty well loved. I'll read from my book here. Here's a look at the illustration. There's an angel with clouds behind her, and they're quite dark, closer to the surface of the water that is on the ground, but it lightens up as the clouds are surrounding her head. This card says, "Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit that the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angel's wings." Sometimes we get so stuck on what we think the right thing or the best thing is for us and how that looks like, whereas sometimes the solution that is best suited for us in our particular scenario can seem unbelievable. It can be something that we could have never imagined, and it can really be the best solution for us. Let's see what clarification we have from Spirit for you. And just a reminder, these are general readings, so if there's something that resonates with you, that's wonderful. And if there is something that doesn't resonate with you, well, that's okay too. You take what you would like and you leave the rest to the wayside. So first grouping, your first tarot card here is the Eight of Wands. Your second card is the Magician, the second card of the Major Arcana. And your third card is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting an indication that perhaps there is something that you were focusing your attention and energy on, and things seem to really be going. You seem to be able to use all of your faculties, all of your talents towards this particular endeavor. And perhaps this is something that people of a different generation are simply not understanding, even if it's clearly benefiting you and even if it's growing. So sometimes this card can indicate go. It can show how there's a sense of energy and great momentum that's working in combination with others. Then we also have the Magician here, and the Magician is someone who manifests things into a reality. They're able to really make their desires come to be. This is someone who uses their brains, their hands, and their resources, their tools, the things available to them to make their desires come true. And then here we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And when I'm interpreting this card for your specific reading, I'm getting an indication that although there is a sense of growth, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of a reward, compensation, you're gaining from whatever it is that you're focusing your attention on, you might not have all of the support that you would like in your social sphere, in your, with your family or perhaps with your friends. And you just need to be honest with yourself about it. But if you're doing something that makes you feel good, isn't harming anyone, and you're being honest and truthful and really shedding that positive, higher vibrational energy, then you should be fine. And eventually they might change their mind, but you have to live an authentic life. So I hope you have a wonderful day, first grouping, and continue to be true to yourself. If this is in regards to love, maybe you have set your eyes upon somebody, or you're pursuing somebody, or now you're with them, and you two seem to be having a really positive relationship, one that you guys are working together on. And maybe this person allows you to be who you truly are in every way, shape, and form, and you see other areas of your life improving as your romantic sphere is improving, but maybe your friend circle or your family circle just doesn't understand your relationship or the person that you've chosen and how you guys are compatible, but it doesn't matter because it's all about you. If this is in regards to work, maybe you found a passion for something, maybe a creative outlet, something that is, again, really true to you, where you're able to use all your special talents and resources. And again, maybe there are those around you who don't understand what you're doing and they just worry about you, but you know that you're doing just fine. If you enjoyed this reading, and I certainly hope you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not listen to the next reading if you would like. All right, see you there. Hello, second grouping, and welcome to your daily reading. Let's see what message we have from Spirit for you today. We're going to start off by reading your Angel Oracle card to see how we can bring about a sense of healing and positivity into your situation, and then we'll move on to the tarot cards for further clarification. So your Angel Oracle card is Release and Surrender. There's an angel here surrounded by warm yellow and orange light, and this card says, "We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance." Have you been putting a lot of focus into something? Sometimes, or at some point, we need to let go and see how all those wonderful things are working for us. Let's gain some clarification. Wow, 2 major arcana cards here. So I'm getting a sense that whatever was on your mind and heart as you chose this reading is something of major importance, something that is affecting a long-term influence something that has a long-term influence in your life. Your first card is the King of Pentacles, a king on his throne wearing a gown of grapes on a vine, holding a pentacle or a coin in his hand, having a sense of ease. Castle behind him. Your second card is the Justice card in reverse. If you do not adhere to reverse positions, that is so cool, but I still encourage you to listen to this reading. But remember, this is all about you and your connection to Spirit, so you take what you want and you leave the rest at the wayside. Here we have a person holding the balance of justice in their hand and a sword in the other. It's reverse. Here we have the World, the card of completion, things coming full circle, the cyclical nature of things, cycles. I'm getting an indication, second grouping, that perhaps you were in a position where you had reached a level of satisfaction regarding something. Maybe you're really content with the way that things were going in some sort of dynamic or relationship or situation. But I'm getting the sense that perhaps things had changed, and this change is one that you're feeling a little bit uneasy about, and perhaps you've been doing a lot to try to change the situation so that way things could be the way they were in the past. I'm getting an indication to let you know that as long as you generally put a positive energy out there, things will right themselves. And if something has come to the end of its circle, at the end of its run, then you have to accept that as well and know that you are also entering a new phase, because every end is a new beginning. Or I'm getting the sense that once you let go, things will balance themselves out, because whatever it is that you're putting that energy towards is going to then have the time to percolate, have the time to really think things over and see how perhaps they can adjust on their end. You know, when we have the World here and Justice, both of these things require a sense of balance. Both of these things have a have duality in their nature as well, because when we're looking at a just situation, or if we're looking to see if a situation is just, we're weighing things, right? And the World as a card of completion requires us to have gone through certain things, balanced in our life, not only high points, but also low points. Again, those ups and downs, those vicissitudes, that balance of things, in order to really be able to say that we are in a state of completion. So sometimes, even though we might have experienced the good times, we also have to experience the challenging points, so that way we can learn to appreciate the high points or bring us to an even higher point. If this is in regards to a relationship, maybe you had been really doing well with a partner, and maybe you guys have been really in a state of abundance, but suddenly things have changed. Maybe there has been a change of perception. Maybe people are seeing each other differently. Maybe you're seeing your relationship differently. And perhaps you're saying to yourself, or maybe the other person, that it's time for us to part ways. We've been through it all together. Or maybe this is a call to you to say, wow, there's so much that we can improve on. Let's do these things and let's make our relationship a little more well-rounded. If you enjoyed this if you enjoyed this reading, and I certainly hope you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and come back for more. Now, again, this can also be in regards to a work dynamic. Maybe you got really comfortable at work, or you were in a good flow of things. You were really competent in your abilities, and then something has changed within the work environment that you don't feel is right, or that puts you in a bad spot, or maybe even makes your position obsolete, or changes things in your job. And I'm getting the sense that either it's going to force you to perhaps acquire new skills, or a sense of higher moving on up in that work environment, or you're going to say goodbye. No matter who you are and no matter where you are, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye now.